Welcome back to another solo Fallen video. Of course, my name is Harrison and I got two freaking cats. This is a very interesting strategy because I'm using the military base for my early game tower, which is not a new idea. Humble Child's already done it. The Money's already done it. Some other random Roblox YouTubers that I don't even know have probably already done it. But I'm gonna add my own little twist to it. All of them did this challenge on the Portland map, which is just about the easiest map in the game. I can't think of a map that's more newbie than Portland. If there was one map in TDS that would be a bacon hair, it would definitely be Portland. Below actually said that he made the Portland map for beginners, and you know Harry ain't no beginner. So I had to try the challenge on the hardest map in the game, Winter Abyss. This challenge was actually brought to my attention by one of my Discord members. I'm really sorry, man. I can't remember who it was. So DM me and I'll give you credit in the comments or something. The challenge here is to use the military base, commander, DJ, farmer, and ranger to triumph on Winter Abyss. One of the main similarities between the two maps is that they're both extremely long, so we're going to be able to take full advantage of the long range of the rangers. One of the main differences between the two maps is the fact that there isn't enough room to place my farms near my DJ, so I won't be able to take advantage of the discount buff that the DJ provides. Of course, I still put my military bases near the DJ because yes, this loadout is a little bit challenging because your only hidden detection comes from the mill bases. So you've got to make sure that those are strong enough to ram any shadow bosses that appear throughout the game. And there aren't any other damaged towers besides the ranger. So if there isn't a Humvee or a tank around, the ranger is the only thing that can kill the zombies, but that's okay because the ranger is still the best tower in the game. Before I get started, go ahead and smash that like button with your forehead, hit that subscribe button with your big toe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my amazing upcoming content. Another one of the reasons why I wanted to use this loadout on this map is because I haven't played it since the update release, and it's drastically different from what it was before. It used to be just kind of an average map, nothing really challenging about the landscape, but of course that's all changed now. I'm glad to see that you actually have to make a plan and strategize here to get the epic victory royale. Oh yeah, and that reminds me, you're gonna want to stay to the end of this one. It is the closest I've ever come to losing. It's actually pretty funny how I beat the Fallen King too. Please laugh. The first thing you're going to want to do here is get that economy up and running. Farms. One of the really cool things about using the military base is that I'm able to get almost all of my farms to max level before I place down a single ranger. And you know what? I'm just going to say it. I probably could have got them all to max level before placing a single ranger. There is no other starting tower that I played with that I can say that about. The reason I can do this is because the range of the military base is the entire map. So the whole first part of this game is just going to be placing and leveling farms while also working to get level 4 military bases. If you want, you can go back a little in this video to see how I did this, but when you place your first mill base, you want to have enough money to upgrade it straight to level 2 so that it has 60 health. I think that the devs adding a momentary delay between when you place the base and when a vehicle spawns is great, and you should take full advantage of that when you play. They did it so you could get higher level Humvees and tanks as your first vehicle, and having 60 damage instead of 25 at the beginning is going to stop you from taking more than 100 base damage. Alright, now I'm going to pop back up throughout this video to let you know what I was doing at the important parts. Here I placed the DJ. Now that I'm looking back at this game, I probably didn't need to do this. My goal is to upgrade the DJ to level 3 so my military bases get a discount. But in the game, I actually go back to upgrading my farms right after it. So I would have been better just putting that money into farms and just placing the DJ later. Now I finally panic and place a ranger. This is awesome because with every other strategy, I place it at wave 22 to help kill the giant boss. I still think I would have been okay with just the mill bases for this wave, and I could have upgraded my last 2 farms to max level instead. Now that the farms are all at max level, I'm working towards getting a max level military base to deal with the shadow bosses at wave 33. In one of my earlier attempts, I died to those and realized I needed at least 2 max level mill bases by that time. Here I max out my DJ so I can start maxing my military bases for cheap. Now I get my first max level military base before wave 30. That's insane, Jarvis. Again, you have to have it because the tanks are your only defense against hidden enemies. It's crazy how much different this strat is from my other ones because I didn't even have to put down my commanders for call to arms chaining until wave 30. I usually have all of them down before wave 20. I'm telling you, trying these different fallen strats really keeps the game fresh, man. Here I level up my third mill base. You really have to do that so you don't die to the shadow bosses this wave. I'd say it's more important to do that than it is to upgrade your rangers beyond level 3 at this point. Now I'm changing the targeting on half my rangers from first to strongest. This is something I do in every match now because it kills the Templar before he can do any stunning, and it's especially important with this loadout. Otherwise, the freaking summoner bosses just keep spawning new enemies for the rangers to kill, and they get through without taking much damage, and then I die. But with half the rangers targeting strongest and half targeting first, they're able to kill the summoner bosses and the things they spawn. You're gonna see all this on wave 37. Go ahead and sell your farms on wave 40 and focus on chaining call to arms. You need to do as much damage as possible at this point. Another advantage of having your rangers set to attack strongest is that some of them are going to start chipping away at that fat blob, the Fallen King, as soon as he spawns. Initially here, I have to change some of the targeting back to first to kill the Fallen Guardians because they're so strong. Once I know those are going to die, I change the targeting back to strongest. Okay, now here's where the fun starts, so I'm going to slow the video down. The Fallen King is going to walk outside the range of my rangers on this backside. I know that because he killed me in a different game with literally 700 health left. Now, I could rotate my rangers and it'd be fine, but where's the fun in that? Plus, it's a lot of work to rotate rangers, commanders, and the DJ. And since I know the Fallen King is going to get to the end with such little health, I decide to make the big brain play to replace my military bases as soon as a tank hits him. That's so funny. Because there's a delay after you place the military base, and it takes about 5 seconds to spawn the tank, right? So I sell it, replace it, and max it again. Then I only have to wait 5 seconds for another tank instead of the entire 40. Each tank does 1200 damage, and he gets past my rangers with about 8,000 health left. So I only need to do this 4 times. Look how close he is. He's in. He's in. He's so close. I can't believe he didn't go in. Oh my god, I would have been so mad. He had 793 health. Let's go. That's so crazy. Oh man, this made me so happy. If you guys have any questions about this strat or you want to connect with me directly, go ahead and join my Discord server. You can do that at discord.gg/JustHarrisonThings. I already told you to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, so I'm not going to tell you to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications again. I will see you guys next time. Take care, be safe, and never forget what I always say. Peace.